Hello, everybody, and this is going to be absolutely a disgusting, utter filth you're about to witness. This is Symmetra being used at the pro level by the best players in the world. Could possibly be the best Symmetra in the world, maybe versus possibly the worst Pro Symmetra in the world. But this is going to be, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. So sit back, enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, Lord. If you have any children, look away now. Leave the room. This is disgusting. This is the most perverse D.Va stall in the history of D.Va stalls. Look, he can't even get away. He wants to remake. He really wants to remake to get some kills. He's thinking, I'll remake. But they've walled him in. No, there goes the remake. He gets stunned by the brick. It's disgusting. He can't do nothing. D.Va. This is horrible. This is horrible. It's X-rated filth. It's absolute filth. Oh my god, I cannot wait for this. This is gonna be so good. All right, so what have we got? Well, what's going on here? Well, what we've got is oh lord, it's the birth of, well, it's the rebirth of Double Shield, and because the hit scan has kind of been nerfed, which is either good or bad, I don't know whichever way you want to take that. But we've got potentially a new disgusting meta on the go here. So what we've got is Dalton on the Symmetra. You will also notice as well that over here we've got Taru on the Mei. Now, if we look at the Houston side, you're going to see the same sort of wondrous thing. You're going to see Happy, who's a mind-blowingly good player, on the Symmetra, and then you're going to see an even better mind-blowingly good player. You know what? I'd make an amazing commentator on the Mei. Now, before we start this, we've got to be aware here that yeah, okay. I don't really know how to say this diplomatically, so I'm just going to say it. Vancouver Titans are the worst team to have played in Overwatch. They may even be worse than Shanghai Dragons Season 1. That's actually kind of a hot take. They're not as bad as that. No one will ever be as bad as that. Now, you might say, hey, we'll start. Are you not from England is my city? What's going on with London Spitfire? They've also lost every single game in the Overwatch League this year. They have, but at least they're getting better and showing bits of improvement. Titans, on the other hand, are just getting slapped around by everyone, which is not great. Anyway, what we're looking at here, like I said, is the Symmetra play, because this is what really interests me in this game. I want to see Symmetra get used at the top level with cheeky bits of play. I want to be educated. I want to see Happy. Is he the best Symmetra in the world? Probably. I want to see him play. Give it me. Let's go. I can't wait for this. Now, I watched this game live, and I haven't watched it back, so we're just going to relive it, but it is such an absolute clown fiesta with all the shields. It's, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so what he's going to do here is he's going to wait, or he's going to port onto the high ground, because you don't want to port straight onto the point. Now, the reason why you don't want to port straight onto the point is quite obvious. The whole enemy team's there. Now, this might work if you're trash like me, and in comp, you're just like, you know what? What's that? What's that? What is that? Is that a piece of a turret? I don't actually know what that is. Anyway, if you're trash like me, in comp, what you would do is you would straight up slap your telly there, and your whole team would just run in, and it would be, okay, let's hope we kill them. But you can't really do that against pro teams, even if they're the worst pro team in the world. You need to get your ass on the high ground, and that's what they've done, and I'm absolutely loving it. And then what they're going to do now is a beautiful little thing. So if we jump back on board with Happy, watch this. Look at his cooldown for his teleporter. He's got 7 seconds on it. He's going to wait. He's not going to go in. He's going to wait, because they want this in the fight, because what it does is it allows this inherently immobile comp a bit of mobility, and it's actually really good. So watch what he does. He's going to yeet it into the corner, look behind them, and so it gives them a way of jumping through, but they don't actually decide to do it because they're just straight up winning this fight. So they're just going to go ahead and keep piling the pressure on, because it's insane amounts of pressure. The damage of a Symmetra beam is so disgusting. It's absolutely, I mean, it's world-ending. The fully charged beam. You know what? I honestly don't think there's any better feeling in Overwatch than killing people with that charged beam. It's like Zarya, but on steroids. It feels so goddamn good. And if you get nanoed as well, oh my! Although we're not going to see that in this game. As funny as that would be, I would really like to see nanoed Symmetra. So, what have we just witnessed? Well, we've witnessed the team playing around Symmetra, which has always been powerful. But Symmetra going onto the high ground, Symmetra then waiting for the telly, and then when she re-engages, well, the whole team engage at the same time. The telly's used in the fight. Now, crucially, it's not used to teleport around the turrets, which is a thing you see all the time from top Symmetra players on the ladder. The teleporter is being used in the fight to move the team. Now, yeah, this is a standard flank. What happened, replay viewer? But this is a standard flank. You see this all the time, and it's fine. We don't mind it. Chuck a turret behind just in case they push behind them. We know it's great. But again, waiting for the teleporter. Look at this, waiting for it before they go in. They sort of walk in a little bit kind of weird there, but Happy's using the Orisa barrier. He's nice and safe. Teleporter gets thrown down. It gets destroyed, but it doesn't matter because this fight is fine. The only staying power the teams have got in this mess when they hit each other is the Batiste Immortality Field. And again, let's teleport on the high ground. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's teleport on top of the pagoda. Let's do it. It's fine. Okay, so straight away, Taru uses his ult. Taru uses the Mei ult. Dalton uses his Symmetra ult. We're going to see Happy use his Symmetra ult. What is actually going on right now? Who knows? What an absolute clown fiesta of a meta this could be. So, yeah, what a mess. Oh, dear. But it doesn't matter because we're just going to go again. Now, Happy, again, is going to be... He's the crucial player in all of this. Now, I will say Dante as well is also crucial because his walls will be instrumental. But we're just going to focus on the Symmetra play because I want to see Pro Symmetra's play. I want to see Symmetra at ultra high levels. Like, Dalton walked into that. Not really too clever. We know we're going to get a high-level Symmetra off Happy. I don't know about Vancouver. Of course we are. You know, to even play at Overwatch League level, you've got to be good. Even if you're in the worst team, you've still got to be good. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. So, moving up slowly, chucking the turrets everywhere. You know, staying inside the team. Okay, the wall gets used, and I've absolutely slapped my mouse in my thingy. So, Mei wall gets used. This is good. This means it's a go signal for Houston because there's no wall. So they go in, they use their wall. It's kind of okay. Used it almost as like an additional barrier almost. I mean, okay, so this is dangerous. I think you don't really want to be in line of sight of that. Don't really know what Happy was doing there. He dropped down a bit crazy, but he does manage to get out there with his teleporter, which is clutch. And also Dante drops a beautiful wall. Like, so they use the wall as like a tank. It's almost like quad barrier because you've got you've got the two tanks, you've got the Mei, and then you've got the Brig. There's 4 barriers there. It's disgusting. Actually, there's 5. It's penta barrier comp because you've got Symmetra's ult. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. Okay, that fight was a mess, but whatever. Like, it's all of this positioning and, well, jostling for position of, do I use the Mei wall? Can I bait their Mei wall? Can we destroy their telly? What's their Symmetra doing? Well, she's got an ult ready to go again. So we're going to be playing into an ult, and it's going to be a mess. See, the thing with this as well, nobody's really going to die with the poke damage unless Mei lands an absolutely peach shot on the DPS, because you're not going to kill the tanks. But you never know, right? It's like you never know. So they're going to go straight through the mid. I respect it again. You see, though, how fast Vancouver were like, what are you doing? So they all started firing at the telly, but it doesn't matter because they're in. And look, just look at this mess. Look at it. How do you even, like, what is going on here? Like, how do you even fight through that? You cannot, you literally, you've got a Sigma barrier. You've got an Orisa. And what is this? It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Look at it. Look at this. Look at it. And Fire dies. Why have you died, Fire? So many questions are being asked. Look at it. Look, Fried Wiener's over there. Look, what's he doing over there on his own? He's destroyed. Like, this is how you lose fights. You're playing against a death ball and you split up. It makes no sense. It's ridiculous. I don't understand what they're doing. And now it's just party time. Everyone's going to use their ults. Nice telly out of the Mei ult. It's absolutely beautiful. Might not be enough. I think it might actually be in the end, maybe. The damage is just disgusting. Of course, when you do damage to barriers with Symmetra, you get your ammo back, so you don't even lose ammo. So you just keep doing damage. It's just beams for days. So much damage. They're trying to get out the stall heroes. It's looking absolute good night, Vienna, for Titans. They've got no chance. It's all over for them. They're just going to have to go back to the spawn and go AFK. I don't know. But they're going to come out with Reinhardt. I mean, he's not really going to have much of a chance. He's instantly killed. The whole enemy team's there. It's a disaster. And this is the other thing as well. Symmetra on 2CP maps, when you get control of the point, it's very hard to get Symmetra off the point. It's the same for any map, right? I mean, hell, go to Control. Look at Ilios. Any of those points, right? Symmetra on the point becomes very difficult to get rid of. So once she's there, it's hard to get rid of her. And especially in 2CP, I think she's just always been quite good. But yeah, it's oh Lord, Overwatch. It's just Overwatch. You've turned into a thing. All right. Let's go forward and get to the start of it. So now we've got Happy on the defense with his Symmetra play. And He's timed there the destruction of his stupid teleporter, so he knows he's going to have one available for the start of the game. Just going to drop his turrets down, because we know the enemy team's going to have to come through there. You know, they're going to use their own teleporter because they're using Symmetra. It's like, whatever. How are you going to deal with it? But look at the Houston setup. They're not playing on the point as such. They are going to start coming back to it when they realize what's happening, because they know, uh-oh, they're going to do the same thing. They've identified the Symmetra. They all quickly reposition back. And now we're waiting to see what Titans decide to do. In fact, let's jump on board with Dalton. Let's do it. Let's go. So, same plan again. Onto the high ground. Look at this, though. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. It's absolutely beautiful. That is countering the play, and it is so good. This is the difference between these teams. You've got one team, yeah, sure, we can execute a plan, but then you've got another team going, you know what? If they try and execute that plan, we're going to counter it. And all it took was a hold from Symmetra, and it's not from Symmetra, from Orisa, from Django, and it's destroyed them. This push now is just in ruins. Like, they're all over the place. They don't know what to do. They need to regroup. It's so good. It's so good. We're going to jump back board anyway with Dalton. Because now, like, they need to get back together. Like, the whole power of this comp... and look, Houston, no. So Houston comes straight out. They've absolutely butchered them. They've split them. Like, it's not hard. Overwatch isn't hard. It isn't hard. It's just the execution needs to be there. And when you're playing a comp, which is... You're playing Symmetra May with double barrier and a brig. Obviously, the Batiste as well. But... You want to be together. Well, that's the Houston comp. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. But even still, look at the Titans comp. Like, that is a comp that wants to be together. Symmetra and May, they need to be with the Reinhardt. The Batiste is going to be with them. The Lucio's there for a bit of speed, maybe. Probably not the best pick. Just, I would get a brig here in this case. And D.Va, well, D.Va's just really stupid because, you know what? I don't even care. You can come at me in the chat here and be like, Star, you're just an idiot. Like, who the hell are you? You're not a pro coach. No, I'm not. But I'm just a small, smooth-brained person. And I'm like, well, surely you just beam the bloody D.Va with your Symmetra. She cannot possibly stop any of the damage coming at you. She's just going to take loads of damage and die. Maybe we get ourselves a Sigma. But whatever, they don't want it. They know best. I don't know nothing. Eating, oh my god. So this now is they're just going to be more aggressive. They're just going to go straight into him and try and take control of the point. To be fair to Dalton, he's playing quite well. But this is the thing, right? This isn't achieving, like, you look at the difference here between the way Houston played this and the way Titans are playing it. When they put in Houston, they're not in line of sight. They're not there taking loads of spam damage. They're waiting. But look at Titans. Titans have kind of ported in. It's half-hearted. They're taking a lot of spam damage. Now it's going to be absolute clown fiesta again. Maze go straight into the ice block. It's so difficult to do damage here because of the additional barrier that Houston have got. This is a barrier that Titans do not have. So there's a lot more damage being smashed into the Titans team. It's so easy, right? It's so easy. It's like, what are you doing? It's so frustrating. It really frustrates you when I watch this. Because I'm like, guys, I'm trash. And even I can see this, right? And surely you guys out there can see this as well. But of course, we could be putting too much emphasis on that as well. Like, I mean, it straight up could just be a case of this comp can work and the D.Va's there for reasons, but it just isn't working. And again, remember the skill gap. It is quite huge. Anyway, we've got ultimates coming online now, so we're going to get ourselves another beautiful Overwatch Clown Fiesta. So this time, and I believe we get a halt here, so let me just go around here. Oh, there it comes. So this time, they do port onto the high ground instead of some weird round the side port, probably scared of the halt. But look what happens. Immediately, Django is straight up there. Look at this. Rips down the Symmetra. That means that basically forces Vancouver into doing something, because it's like, oh, God, now we don't have the initiative. I'm afraid Houston do. And it's a case of, oh, we need to really quickly adapt. And again, they're having to fight onto this point. But they do have their ults available. They're just going to yeet them all in, because the combo of the Symmetra shield and the May ult, it's just like, it's blocking damage, it's freezing you in place. Of course, the May ult doesn't go through the Symmetra ult, so if the Symmetra ult's down, I don't believe it goes through it. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But again, it's just not a very good execution compared to what we've seen from Houston. This is doable with this comp, but the execution isn't there because Django is able to counter them with one ability. So they commit to the attack, and then they're just pulled out of place, out of position with Halt, and it is devastating. But they just go again. It's like, well, whatever, we'll just go again. They do make the change and they get the Doomfist, which is, we've got 60 seconds left. Doomfist, I mean, okay, you get Doomfist on the point. is going to be able to make stuff happen. But like, look at the key thing here to notice is, look at Houston's setup this time. Houston are up here anticipating. But what this does is, it gives Vancouver the chance to actually take control of the point. This means it's going to be really hard for Houston now to get back down there and take control of it. They do have a plan. They are coming in with their the bongo and they drop down. But they're taking a lot of damage here, especially through window. I don't really know why Dalton isn't using the window there. I'd have been beaming through the window. The damage would be disgusting. Doomfist does get a pick, and it gets messy. And it's still like, you know, it's back and forth. It is messy. Nice use by the telly there of Dalton. Piggy's on his own. Piggy's just going to get destroyed, eaten for breakfast. He's gone. And so, yeah, they do finally take it. But it is that last-ditch attack, that last-ditch attempt. It's never great to capture a point on that. But, hey, it's better than not capturing a point, right? You don't want to not capture a point. That would be horrifically bad. So, it's all right. Anyway, they're going to go for the same thing Houston did. Porting across. They're waiting for their team. You can just see it's all a bit more... It's not as lubricated, is it, as Houston? Houston's like a well-oiled machine. Vancouver's like, they're doing it, but it's just not there. So now they're jostling around to the side. You see where Houston are sitting on top of the pagoda. They've just got sight lines of everything. I mean, can we just again look at this? It is so bloody disgusting. This is horrible. Like, Blizzard, when you balance your game and this happens, what the friggin' hell are you doing? It's funny. It's funny to see, don't get me wrong. And I do like the team play element, but it's just like, it doesn't make a very good spectator. It does for these sort of videos, don't get me wrong. But when you're watching it live, you're just like, oh my God, what is going on? Does anyone know? Anyway, Vancouver got to try and get around this. And the question is, will they be able to? Well, they've decided to go to the other high ground. Now, of course, this doesn't really matter too much for Houston. They can just chill. Like, it's like, hey, make a move. You make a move and we'll react. It's like, come on, make a move on me. And they're going to do it. So look, more time being wasted. Now this. Again, what is going on the screen? Again, this is ballsy. We're just going to pour into you and we're just going to kill you. And it's like, okay, good luck with that. Houston actually ported across. It's so good. I love it. I love it. Houston port back to where they come from. See, this is what makes it great. The pro level Symmetra is so good. Ported back, drop the window, and are just going to destroy them. It's so well oiled. I really like Houston. I'm almost tempted to get a Houston shirt. Tempted, but I can't because I'm in the EU. I don't think they even sell to us. Or if they do, it just takes ages to get here. I don't know what you're doing, but anyway. Anyway, they're absolutely eaten alive, and the reason they're eaten alive is they are just not as crisp. They're not as well. I want to say it's professional. That's not fair. They're not as well oiled, not as well drilled. You know, I like soccer or football, and you have set plays in that. So corners, free kicks, throw-ins. They're set plays. You train, you drill. You know what you're going to do with them, and it feels like Outlaws have been doing that, but Titans kind of haven't. And they're like, we're just going to play this comp, and they're making these mad decisions in the middle of the game. Like, let's just port into them to get them off the high ground. Well, Houston are like, okay, fine, and let's just port away and drop a window down. That is a really good reaction. Juby, like, oh my God. Okay, actually, we have missed something. We need to go back in because I know what this is. I know what this is. This is absolutely disgusting. This is disgusting on so many levels. This is absolutely disgusting. Oh no, we've got to go back. We have got to go back here. So what we're about to witness here is oh my God. We're gonna watch this from Fried Wiener's point of view, because this, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any children, look away now. Leave the room. This is disgusting. This is the most perverse D.Va stall in the history of D.Va stalls. Look, he can't even get away. He wants to remake. He really wants to remake to get some kills. He's thinking, I'll remake. But they've walled him in. No, there goes the remake. He gets stunned by the brick. It's disgusting. He can't do nothing. D.Va. This is horrible. This is horrible. It's X-rated filth. It's absolute filth. Oh my God. And Juby just kills him at the end because he knows, well, I've got to stun you because you're going to drop your mech and that might kill one of us. So you've got to die. It is so demoralizing. Like, how do you even come back from that? Like, the amount of time that's wasted, it's disgusting. I don't even know why Fry Wiener was going in and dying. Like, I just don't even know. Like, things happen on Vancouver and we don't even know. We can't fathom what's going on. Right then, so they're pushing again. It's Getting into sort of last chance saloon here. Nice hit on Crimzo. He's taking a bunch of damage. Good wall there, though, by Dante. Look at that. Completely cut them off. I mean, again, it's just so simple. It's like, what we're going to do is when they push through here, we'll just wall them off. We'll drop Bongo, and then they will die. And that's what happened. And now they've got one attack left. And are they going to be able to do anything with this? This is the big question. I'm not going to spoil anything because maybe they do. But remember, they're Vancouver. I feel like I've been overly harsh on Vancouver this game. I do apologize. Like I always, like I have been saying throughout the video. These are professional players. They are good players to even be in the Overwatch League. But there is, you know, there's a difference between being good and amazing and really good. And, you know, there's all of that going on. So they're jostling. They're getting really worried. They're just going to pour into the back line. It's desperate. I mean, look, they've got the better position there, Houston. They drop the window. The window's just pumping loads of damage out. Dalton's just trying to kill the shield for some reason. He then decides, you know what, I'm going to run in. Instantly gets destroyed. It's just, it's absolutely all over for them. It's disgusting. Let's go and have a look at Paint Me Back to Happy. Just beaming people. It's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Symmetra being used at the pro level. And it's disgusting. It's frankly, utterly disgusting. And that stall on Fried Wiener, that is X-rated filth of the Overwatch League. My God. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember, you can like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You can find me on all social media on @Stylosa. Unless it's TikTok, I'm like @Stylosa but just type Stylosa and you can find me. Been uploading some really cool hero shorts to that. Not animated shorts, but I take the animated shorts and I build like a 1 minute long lore breakdown of the heroes, and then I throw it onto TikTok. I've been putting some of them onto YouTube as well, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep doing it on YouTube. I don't know, because I feel like I'm spamming loads of videos out. I'm not sure. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the video, and remember, if you want to appear on any of the other series that I make, do send your replays in, which is unitloss.com/overanalyzed, and I'll probably put a link in the video description below. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.